Okay, so now we've learned and talked about how to grip the baseball for seam so that we can throw it accurately and straight. And we've talked about how to play catch with our partner, making sure that we give our partner a good target each time and we throw the ball with a purpose off to their hip. And we always field the ball in ready position to make a throw. Okay, so now we're ready to learn about pitching. And to learn pitching, what we first want to do is we want to do it on flat ground. So let's say you're in the outfield and you've just got done warming up. You can have your partner get down, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to look at your catcher and you're going to pick up your signal. Secondly, if you notice, the baseball is not in my hand. The baseball is right here in my glove. I'm protecting the baseball. That's one of my jobs as a pitcher, okay? Because nobody can see the baseball if I have it protected in my glove. So that's the first point, okay? And I should also emphasize that we're learning this from the stretch, okay? So we're starting in the stretch. We're starting on flat ground rather than a mound to learn how to pitch. Okay, so point one, we're gonna keep the baseball in our glove, looking at our catcher, get our sign, and then after doing that, we're gonna relax, stay loose, come set, take all the time we need to find our grip as we come down. So one more time, I'm in here, ball's in the glove, I pick up my fastball, I take my time, I find my grip, and now I'm ready to go. Okay, the next point is your balance point. So this is a huge key in pitching, right? We want to be able to pick this leg up and hold ourselves here. And we should be able to hold ourselves here for a fairly significant amount of time before we go forward. Okay, so this is a good point to practice on because pitching, a lot like any other thing in baseball, fielding, hitting, stealing a base, we've got to have balance, okay, because baseball is all about transitioning your weight, especially pitching. We got to go from all of our weight here, so all of our weight eventually is going to be out on our front leg. So again, let's put those points back in order. One, we pick up our shine, ball's in the glove, we come set, we're relaxed, breathe, come to our balance point. Now here's a key point because this is how we want to learn it. We want to make sure our arm goes through a full motion, okay? So as my knee drops down and forward, my arm separates. And notice we're going to keep our head back as we come to separation or goalpost position. Okay, so from my balance point, I separate so that I can get my hand, my arm up with the baseball pointed at least the shortstop, if not the second, if not directly at second base. Okay, now as far as your glove is concerned, we want to make sure your glove is pointed at your target, okay? This right here is your goalpost position. So where do we go once we're here? Well, now we got to start relying on our hips and our lower half. So the next is your power position. And that's when you're going to start to take this ball forward as you take everything towards home plate. And your next position here, you come out towards your glove, you're in power position, okay? Your arm's at a right angle, your elbow's not down, it's not way up here, but it's nice and even with your shoulder, okay? And then from there, we want to work on our extension. We got to get out over this front leg, okay? Notice this front leg is bent a little bit. It's not stiff, right? I got a little bend here. So from here, I'm going to go forward, get to my next point, reach out as far as I can, hold, and then I want to be able to finish and still be able to receive the baseball. So coming forward at you, I get my sign, get set, come to my balance point, separate, goalpost. We're coming power position. I'm reaching out to my target. All my energy is going right at my target. And then I'm finishing that pitch. My leg's coming up and over. And that's a successful throw. Now, one of the most important things about pitching is not just doing it physically, but also doing it visually. So, in between innings or during your off time, take the time to think about what you're doing when you're pitching. Visualize success. See yourself going through your mechanics. Watch yourself throwing strikes. That's one of the most important things you can do. Visualize, use your mind so that you can learn to adapt faster and throw more consistent and precise strikes.